Stuck slightly deep in Watertown in the Makueni Referral Hospital, and though the county has not yet reported any coronavirus case, the facility is armed for the COVID-19 war, as this isolation center clearly indicates. This building was initially meant for the youth before coronavirus kicked in, but has now been transformed. The wards are well equipped with 2 ICU rooms, fitted with ventilators and ready for any eventualities.
The suppliers are asking for 4M4.5 to build, the facility and to, make beds available and to make the oxygen available and all that. We would have, done like 30M.
The unique thing about this COVID-19 isolation ward is that this is the entrance for doctors, nurses, and caregivers of the patients. And when they are going to the ward to attend to the patient, they use this entrance here, this door. They go through this room. We have yellow zone, donning, doffing. And then they come through to another door here. They pass through this door once again. And from there, they have to get this. There's a ward here where they attend to the patients. This is where patients are will be kept in case we have patients who are suffering from COVID-19. They'll be isolated in this room. And for them to reach to other isolation rooms, this is another door where we have this ward 1. Now, from there, I want to see how the ICU looks like. This is where we have the ICU bed, and it is ready. It is well kept for a patient who might need the services of the ICU. Now, the unique thing again is that for the patients, they have to use a different entrance to this facility because they are not supposed to have contact with those giving or taking care of them. So they have to come through that entrance. We have something like a parking area here. So they use that gate to come into the ward. And from there now, after they are admitted, now the caregivers can take care of them and make sure that they don't interact with anyone through that. Of course, we have their facilities here also, whereby there's total isolation from the people who are taking care of them. This wire mesh here is meant to make sure that they don't cross over to the other offices whereby the caregivers are supposed to stay. Doctors and nurses who will be taking care of the patients will not be allowed to go back home.
Anyone who finishes their shift will be accommodated within the holding sites that we have identified. And immediately they finish their 2 weeks rotation, they'll later be quarantined for 14 days within a hotel that we have also identified. So with that is going to support the entire process of ensuring that the healthcare workers are not a risk to their immediate families as well.
This building was constructed as a kitchen, but now it has been set aside as a holding center for patients waiting for results.
All suspect cases are going to be held in place for approximately 12 to 24 hours based on the turnaround time of when we get the results. So for all suspects, they're going to be in the holding area where we do the sample collection and await for the results before being transferred to the CTUs, or where we are terming as the COVID-19 treatment units.
This thing is for the country. It is not for any county, and so we should be able to offer assistance to each other as appropriate.
Other counties, especially those considered hotspots of the virus, to emulate Makueni and build COVID-19 centers, or better still, convert some of their hospitals. Dan Kaburu, K24, Makueni County.